Michelle, and I'm happy to have you with me today to start our yoga stretch abdominal workout. So let's get started with child's pose on the mat, just to get our body a little stretched out and warm us up. Bring your head towards the ground, allow your hips to stretch back, allow the shoulders to relax, and let the breath come into the back. This is a very restorative pose, and you can use this pose anytime you find any of the movements or postures difficult. You can always return back to your child's pose. So just take that cleansing breath in and out. And let's get ourselves set up on all fours. This is called our horse pose. You want to make sure the knee are directly underneath the hip and the hands directly underneath the shoulders with a nice lifted belly. And let's just lift our tail, tuck our tailbone under and draw the chin to the chest, just creating that lifted U shape in the spine, and then slowly let that go. And let's transition to cow pose, lifting the eyes, lifting the tail, and letting the belly relax. Back to cat, rolling the spine. So chin to chest, and just opening up those vertebrae behind you gently, transitioning from cat to cow again. Eyes look up to the horizon. Exhale. And inhale. Now returning the spine to a neutral position. Let's move into our down dog. So hands under shoulders, tuck the toes, and pushing the heels down towards the mat. Lifting your tailbone up, allowing the chest to come through. And let's walk that dog, just pressing one heel to the ground at a time, gently, feeling the stretch in the back of the body. Now take your front leg and push it towards the sky for three-legged dog. Just open up that hip, feel that stretch through the thigh, and take the foot through. Land it in between the two hands. Don't worry if it doesn't make it all the way. Drop your back knee down and breathe in and lift the arms. And just let the hips sink towards the mat, creating that beautiful stretch. Slowly bring the hands down to the ground, stepping the back foot in. And let's come to the top of our mountain, all the way to the top. Bring your hands together. Exhale as you float forward to your fold. Bend your knees a lot. Allow the shoulders and the back to relax. Bring your hands to your shins for a flat back extended. And breathe out as you touch your hands to the ground. Stepping back again with the right foot and then the left, stepping back to our down dog. Again, find that beautiful lengthening effect for the shoulders, the back, and the hamstrings. This time we're going to take our back leg through. Make sure the foot lands in between the two hands. Your back knee comes down. Inhale as you lift your arms. Sink the hips forward, create that beautiful stretch for the hip flexor. Breathe life into that pose. Bring the hands back down. Step back to your down dog. Inhale and lift your back leg to three-legged dog. Again, squaring the shoulders to the ground, opening up the back hip, feeling that beautiful stretch coming in. Bring that foot down, knees come to the ground, and we're going to take some little striking cobras. So I want you to sink your hips toward the heels, and then just gently bending at the elbows, drag your chest through the arms and lift to an up dog. Exhale as you sink back. Inhale as you strike through and lift through the chest. Shoulders are back. Again, one more time. Sink to your child's pose. Inhale as you come through the striking cobra. And your knees stay down for the beginners. This is a beautiful stretch for the back and extension through the neck to the crown of the head. Very nice. Sink back and release into your child's pose. Tucking your toes again. Step back to a down dog. Feel that beautiful stretch coming into the body. Taking your front foot through, help it if you need to. Make sure it lands in between the two hands. Dropping your back heel down. Breathe in and lift your arms. Exhale, bring the hands down. Stepping the back foot in. Breathe into the top of your mountain. Feel the warmth filling your body. Breathe out to your fold. Bring the hands to your shins, flatten out your back. Breathe out to fold and step back to your down dog. Let's try that sequence again on the other side. Taking your back foot through the two hands. Land the foot in between the hands. Help it if you need to. Keeping the back knee lifted but grounding the heel. Breathe in as you lift your arms overhead, over the shoulders, really squeezing your back of your body, anchoring through the back leg and keeping the hips square. Exhale as you bring the hands down, stepping the feet together. Breathe into the top of your mountain and breathe out. Let's take the hands behind our backs, clasp them behind us, press the fist down. Open up through the chest. Just feel that beautiful stretch coming through the arms, the chest, and allow the air to flood in. Beautiful work there. All right, let's come into some hip stretches next. So we're going to take our bodies down into a modified half lotus. You have options here. You can either keep your ankle on the ground, bring it to the calf, or right up onto your thigh. It's up to you which option you'd like to take today. For the beginners, let's start with the ankle on the ground. Now I'd like you to think about evening out your hips on both sides. And we're going to breathe in as we lift our arms overhead and lengthen through the spine. And as you breathe out, just gently turn to your left side, gently plant the hand behind you, using it as a second spine, giving you that beautiful rotation. And this is a beautiful, nourishing stretch for our backs, for our hips, and for the spine. Breathing in, back to center. And breathing out, plant your right hand down. Exhale as you lift the left arm and create that C shape in the side of the body. Let's sweep that hand forward to the side and switch direction. So lifting the right arm overhead, really pressing your hip into the ground, creating that C shape in the side of the body. Beautiful. Release. Now let's switch the leg that's in front. Get both hips grounded, nice and lifted through the chest. Shoulders are down and back. And we breathe in. And as we breathe out, we twist to the right side gently, using the back arm as your second spine, keeping you nice and tall and proud and lifted. It's as if your arm is a kickstand on a bike and it's keeping you upright and strong in the twist. Beautiful. Now switch, bringing your right hand to the ground, reaching overhead, creating that side stretch. Just feel the stretch coming down the side of the body. And sweeping that hand down to the front, over to the side, breathing in, reaching to the side, opening up the other side of the body. Very nice. Let's try another stretch, lying on our side bodies, very gently, making sure your hand is supporting your head to start. Ensure your hips are stacked and in line with each other. Your knees are forward of the body. And I'd like you to grab hold of this top ankle and bring the knee in alignment with your hip. So when you look down, that thigh should be in alignment with your hip and the body. Then I'd like you to bring the bottom foot over top and allow both ends of the body just to melt down towards the mat. And this is really helping us with a beautiful stretch in the thigh, and opening through the hip, and really helps us with our alignment as we walk through life, really giving us that beautiful opportunity to stretch out the side of the thigh and hip joint. Very nice. So unwind the legs, and let's sweep the body over to the other side. And we're going to take the opposite hand to the head. Again, stacking your hips one above the other. Knees are forward of your body. And you want to take hold of that top ankle. Bring it in line with your hip. Just feel that gentle stretch coming in. Then lace up the bottom foot on top and allow both ends of the body just to melt down towards the mat. Beautiful work, everybody. Just feel that beautiful stretch there. Enjoy it. Slowly release. Now I'd like you to try a little bit of abdominal work. Our body's warm and ready for it. So taking your hands out to the outside of the body, tuck your tailbone, lifting your knees over your hips, and breathe in as you extend the arms and legs to a 45-degree angle, bracing the belly tight. Exhale as you come through the hands, with the hands to the feet, opening up the knees. So breathe in as you lengthen. Breathe out as you contract the abs and lift your chest towards your thighs. Breathe in and lengthen again. Breathe out as you curl up and reach through. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, curl up and reach through. And if you feel this is too much for your back. You can keep the knees bent on the extension. It's up to you what works for your body. Exhale as you curl. Inhale as you lengthen. Just keep that breath moving through the body. Exhale as you curl up, lifting the chest to the thighs. Inhale as you lengthen long. Beautiful. Now taking the hands to the backs of your neck, I'd like you to try the bicycle pose. So we're going to twist to the front and extend the back leg, or you can keep it landed. It's up to you. Switching direction to the back, extended in the leg or landed. It's up to you. So it's an exhale as we twist, shoulder toward the bent knee. Inhale as we center, exhale as we twist. Inhale and center, exhale and twist. Inhale and center, exhale and twist. Beautiful work. Keep that coming, squeezing the shoulder towards the bent knee. Try and keep your elbows back as much as possible, and do not force the head at all. Keep it moving. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you center. Exhale and twist. Beautiful. Okay. Let's come over onto our bellies and work on some strengthening work for the opposing muscle groups in the back. So we just finished working the abdominal, now we're working back muscles. So really take some time and attention to focus on the glutes and the back as we move through these postures. We really need to squeeze the glutes that protect the lower back muscles and take the work into the upper back where we want it to be. So breathing in, lifting just through the crown of the head. Make sure you're not arching your neck, your eyes stay planted on the ground, and just lower it back down again. Exhale, lifting, squeezing the back muscles. Inhale and release, lower, only halfway down. And the work should be coming from your back, not from the hands and arms. So the hands and arms are there to keep you steady, but they're not there to do the work for you. I'd like you to focus on squeezing the butt, and with every extension, using the back muscles, you should be able to get a little bit more out of the posture. Beautiful. Lower it down. Now, we're going to try planting the hands out in front of us. So fingertips in front of your mat and legs floating above the mat. So we're squeezing the butt muscles, and I'd like you to flutter kick. So flutter kick, fast and furious, as quickly as you can, squeezing the glute muscles, working on the buttocks and the back. Release that down. And let's land the feet and squeeze through your back muscles as you bring your elbows back. Inhale, lengthen the arms, hands face in. Exhale, squeeze through the back muscles and feel the extension in the spine. Notice how I'm not releasing my chest down all the way to the ground. There's a contraction happening in the back of the body, squeezing tight. Plant the fingers again. Let's do some more flutter kicks. Flutter kick. So legs are straight and strong. The knees are not touching the ground. We're kicking fast and furious. Getting really nice work in the glutes, the hamstrings, and the back. Beautiful. Land the feet now. Lift your fingertips. Squeeze the elbows back. So we're working on shoulders. Extend the arms, palms face in. Exhale, elbows contract back, squeezing the back of the body. Inhale, lengthen, arms, so hands face in. One more time, squeeze to the back of the body. And land the hands. Nice work, everyone. Let's roll over onto our backs. And let's get some beautiful stretches done now. So I'd like you to take your knee one knee at a time in towards the chest. Give yourself a break. Bring your knees a little bit wide of your shoulders. Take hold of the insides of the soles of the feet and gently press the heels towards the sky. This is called happy baby pose. Now, if you can't reach to the feet, don't worry about it. You can grab hold on to the shins or calves, whatever works for you, but just make sure that you can get a nice, beautiful stretch coming into the back. So we don't want to curl up our chest in this position. We're really just trying to release ourselves. Release ourselves, release our backs. More advanced option if you want to take the peace fingers and bring them to the big toe. You can gently work on that. Heels towards the sky and just relax there. If you'd like, if it feels good for you, you can rock your body gently back and forth, giving yourself a little massage for your back. Beautiful work. Bring your feet together. Allow your knees to open up and land the legs with the knees wide open. And come to your extended butterfly. Hands to the elbows, shoulders away from the ears. And just take a moment to release your body into the pose. Allowing yourself this time and space to recover. Taking a nourishing breath in and out. Now let's move into some hamstring stretches. So bringing your knees into the chest again. Drop your back foot to the ground and extend your top leg. So this focus here is on lengthening your hamstring muscle. The placement of your hands is up to you. Either you can have your hands behind the thigh, on the calf, or right up to the ankle, whatever works best for your body today. Remember, your stretches should be achy but not hurting. So take your time with the pose. Allow yourself this opportunity to create change in your body. And if you're ready for it, extend the bottom leg. Allow it to hover above the ground. Always breathing, never holding your breath in any position. And if you feel up to it, bring your chest toward your thigh, eyes looking just toward the knee, creating a beautiful stretch in the back of the leg. Slowly bring that foot down. And we're going to roll ourselves up and create a tabletop position. So you can do this with one knee bent and one leg straight, or you can do it with both legs straight. Whatever works for your body. Both knees bent is also an option. So this is the tabletop with knees bent. One leg straight is a possibility, or both legs straight. You choose the option that works for you in tabletop. So we're contracting all the muscles underneath us, and then slowly lower it down. Roll onto your back again. We're going to do that same stretch on the other leg, hamstring stretch. Extend your top leg up. Think about lengthening and breathing into those stretches. Hands can be on the calf, on the ankle, whatever works for you today. And it may be that one leg is tighter than the other, so please just listen to your body and what it's telling you in this moment. Stretching and breathing through the stretches. If you're ready for it, extend the bottom leg. Let it hover above the ground. Exhale as you lift your chest towards your thigh. And slowly lower everything down. Take hold of your knees, open them up to the side. We're going to go for an inner thigh stretch, and there are options here. So you can have your hands on the inside for a more advanced stretch, or on the outside of the legs for a more supported stretch. So you choose what works for you today, but just keep breathing into that. Allow the breath to lengthen out those tired muscles and release you. Bring the knees back in. And let's get ready for our meditation. Just give yourself this time to allow your body to relax. If you feel that you need it, please go ahead and get a sweater or socks. We do to cool down at this part of class. I'll be taking you through a guided meditation and letting you relax into the posture. So you do have options in your meditation. If lying on your back is uncomfortable for you, you can bring your feet onto your mat about shoulder distance apart, flatten out the back and roll the knees together. In this way, the back is not working as much as when the legs are extended. And it allows you to be more comfortable. If this doesn't work for you, you can either sit up or lie on your side. The most important thing with meditation is to be comfortable, as this will give you the opportunity to relax and immerse yourself in this moment. So let's focus on relaxing our bodies. Relax your face, your jaw, your shoulders. Allow your chin to tuck in towards your chest, so we're creating length in the back of the neck. Breathe deep and release. Slowly begin to waken your body again. Roll through your wrists and ankles. Start by bringing your knees in towards your chest. Gently rock your body from side to side, massaging your back. And then roll over to your side. And using your hands and arms, gently push yourself back up to seated. Let's just reflect on how we're feeling in our bodies in this moment. Notice the length and strength you've created through your spine, the openness through your chest and heart space, the freedom of your breath, and the peacefulness in your mind. Let's take this feeling of peaceful calm with us as we journey through the rest of our day and share it with the people that we come in contact with. Breathing in one last time together as a group, lifting the hands overhead. Palms come to heart center, prayer hands. Thank you all for sharing your time with me. Namaste.